it's fine. He's like, yes, the window rolls down. You just hand him a sticker. Just the heartbreak, dude. It was funny yesterday. You said something to me that I demanded that was going to be brought back up because I just want to get Goose's perspective on this whole thing. So yesterday, I'm outside grilling. I send a delightful picture of the shrimp that I was making to you.
I don't remember where you're going with this. I remember that picture.
Yeah, so I sent you the picture of the shrimp, and then you were like, man, those look good. I was like, yeah, it wasn't that hard, just mostly this. And you're like, yeah, but I'm not good.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, I'm not good with spices because I'm colorblind. But, you shouldn't be in the shot. Oh, man, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Don't move. No, you can watch us. That's fine. We have a voyeur.
Well, I think the way that I put it was...
Well, the way you put it was, I don't know anything about spices because I'm colorblind.
And then I said that statement alone should tell you how good I am with spice.
Yeah, but...
Because it has nothing to do with spice.
I guess, but spices have words on them. Like, it says chives. Like, you don't need to be you can be colorblind but read.
Well, I'm not actually colorblind, which is
That's
why...
also...
Which is why this...
Honestly, that was the
ridiculous.
biggest travesty I ever learned when we were arguing the other week, and you're like, I'm not actually colorblind. And like that really messed me up internally because for years I've believed that you saw like a dog.
Yeah,
you could only see
it's gray and
I just assumed
black and white.
Yeah, I just assumed that you could only see light shades of blue and yellow.
Everything's grayscale.
Yeah. you were like pictures of me on MySpace in 2005.
I'd like to see like those television things whenever they do in a movie like the Bumblebee. And it immediately switches for some reason into like inverted. Everything's inverted. Like I feel like that'd be a cool way to see. I wouldn't mind that.
I assumed that's how you saw.
And I would also make the noise as I was moving, even though if I was just driving or walking. Like,
I think you would have to alert other people that you actually can't see. How was your week, man? Did you have a good week?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Yeah, no, it wasn't bad. I have a freshman right now.
Me too.
Which is I have to tell you is hilarious. I mean they're deer in headlights.
Yeah,
they're hilarious.
Green,
and they say the most ridiculous stuff.
Oh, big time.
And they're still like acclimating to high school and they don't know like simple things yet. And and the freshman class, unlike all the other classes, the freshman class has maybe one person that's made it through puberty so far. So
Correct.
like the rest of them are
They're
very...
the most awkward, weird people I've ever met.
Yeah.
It's funny. The best thing you ever said to me, and I was like, I don't know if that's true, but now that I've seen it 2 years in a row, the actual jump from freshman to sophomore.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But the biggest one is sophomore to junior.
Oh, big time.
Sophomore to junior year is just
for most of them
insane. Like that's where you get all kinds of.
It's where the rubber meets the road.
That's where the rubber meets the road.
Well, now we're talking about teaching. So, should we start an episode? Should we? Let's do a podcast.
Okay.
Why don't you slam that button there, Goose?
Welcome to Non-Professional Development. My name's Ted.
And my name's Dave. So as you can probably see, we are not your ordinary podcast. We're here to make you laugh on your drive in and home from work.
But we do have a couple rules on our pod.
Yep.
The first one's so easy. Teaching is fun. It's okay to laugh at yourself and all the funny things that happen during your school day. That's why we're here.
Yes. Next up, no negativity. So like rule one, this is a lighthearted show, not a gripe session. So if we ever find ourselves or a guest being negative, we hit you with one of these buzzers.
And last, but super not least, between all the laughs, we want to make sure we give you some useful content.
Hopefully.
And we want to get some back from all of you too. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode.
Because I learned something else crazy this week is that a scientist found out, and this is real, that our entire universe.
Oh, I saw this.
That we might be living in a spinning black hole.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
With
the way the world works now.
Yeah,
I feel like we've already been devoured by it, if I'm being honest with you.
I did see that. This I gotta tell you that so shout out to our host, Red Planet Resorts. But that Mars stuff, like I don't know, man. Space is like still that wild, crazy thing. I mean, everyone's like, oh, you know, why are we focused on leaving? Like we don't even know all the stuff about Earth yet. I'm like, true.
I think we know enough about the species that live on Earth, mainly humans, that we should leave.
Yeah, well,
just like the good. The problem is like I know personally aliens are out there. Not personally. That's a weird thing to say. I've never met one.
I just told you I have freshmen this week.
Oh yeah, yeah, me too. Yeah, they are just aliens. But like people are like, oh, like the ancient aliens, like they, you know, the pyramid thing. Like, why did they stop coming back? Like, because we suck. They were like, we do not. They're
just like, well, we'll come back later. Let's see what you do.
It has not gotten better. It's gotten worse.
See how this goes.
What I'm saying is like now, like aliens are like, we should never go back there because we can't let them know like how that there's good stuff out here because they're crazy.
I don't know why I just thought of this. I feel like we should discuss on this show. I don't know. It's just popped into my head. Is
we can do whatever we want. It's our podcast.
Spelling.
Oh,
because freshman spelling is
atrocious.
I mean, they spell words not phonetically. So, like, you would expect somebody to spell a word wrong. They would spell it, phonetically wrong.
Hold on, Goose says I have to introduce the podcast.
That's true. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, we should do that every once in a while, even though everything says our names anyway. But we are Non-Professional Development. I'm Ted.
I'm Dave.
And that's Goose in the background there, just keeping this ship afloat, honestly, because if we just were let loose with 2 microphones, it would be insanity.
Well, we would,
if I'm being honest with you.
We definitely wouldn't be allowed on
broadcasting
networks.
Wait, does the radio people, does the FTC monitor this too? No,
No.
they don't. This is totally unregulated. We're like the crypto.
No, it's regulated.
Oh, it is.
It is just it's regulated.
It's looser
by the host of the.
Is it looser?
Yeah, because you can swear, you can.
Right, but there's we know there's stuff you can't say.
There's definitely words.
There's a list.
One starts with S. One starts.
We are not.
letters.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't.
Yeah.
Let's not do the alphabet.
We are
today.
not the blurred fuzzy channel at the end of the cable lineup, though.
No, dude, I used to try to get into that.
We're like
so much
somewhere
when I was a
in
kid.
between.
There was channel 61 at my house, dude. Like you try to get into like those blurry channels, Skinemax.
So, well, you know what the crazy thing is so at our shop we have a deal with one of the local cable companies, and they help provide us cable and internet for our school.
That's the one you actually. That's
For our
a funny
school
story. 'Cause
project.
You broke the whole school.
Yeah.
Actually, you broke my school too.
Yes, but for our school project, and so we have unlimited cable, and we have all of the things. The problem is that those channels still exist, and I didn't know that.
They do?
Oh yes, they still exist.
No way.
And they're not blurred when you have the unlimited everything package.
Wait, they still have Skinemax?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't think
During the day?
It's not called. It's all day long, man. It's not Skinemax though.
Well, that's what they used to call it.
But that remote control stays locked in the teacher's.
I didn't
desk.
even realize that they still had channels like that because we have the
yeah.
internet, and you can just you don't have to buy cable.
Nope,
to do that anymore.
It's on there.
That's insane.
Yeah,
but it's all soft. I mean, it's just I'm gonna end that story there, so you don't have to do that in post.
Yeah.
So speaking of hilarious, it's funny you bring that up. Like Cinemax or Skinemax, as they used to call it, late night when you tried to get when your dad fell asleep in his armchair and you were going to change the channel to that blurry channel. As I was actually thinking about that because I went down one of my weird rabbit holes of just thinking about how life is just, I don't know, 15 years ago so different than it was. Is like kids have it so easy in some ways. In some ways, it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
I'm saying in the realm of bring yourself back. I want you to warp in your time machine. And this is not the make me feel weird about the thing that only happened to me. I'm going to save that for later. But
It's horrible.
I'm 0 for 2 right now. I'm hoping I can get 1 for 3 today. But bring yourself back. Like when you were in middle school, maybe early high school. Definitely for me, middle school.
So wait, why
high
is
school.
it easier now?
I'm going to get there. Because you have a research paper and it's due tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
kids today don't even have to tell their parents because they can just go on Google. And they're like, I can't use Wikipedia.
Oh
I gotta
my
find
God.
Purdue.edu.
We had to go. You had to go to the library. I mean, I remember.
But what if? So
I don't want to get. We're dating ourselves now. I mean,
that's
it was
fine.
it was
There's gray in
required that we had one in college. It was required that we had an internet source.
Yeah.
One internet source in
internet
college
source.
because everything was in the library, and I mean, that was all the way through.
But so,
oh my God,
my funny.
Did you play Oregon Trail?
Loved Oregon Trail.
I was Oregon
died
Trail
of sepsis.
No, it was dysentery.
Oh, dysentery. Yeah.
The wagon wheel fell off. Like, I like lose 3 days. Like for a wheel? Like really?
I used to try to hunt the geese or the bison all the time with the musket.
Oh yeah.
And then my family would die of starvation because I was a bad shot.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Family man from the start, dude.
Thank you for not hunting me. I appreciate it.
Oregon Trail.
Yeah. No, so my funny story is I was thinking back and I remember
Carmen Sandiego.
Oh, also a great game.
I remember
that game.
We
That
played
game
that.
was life,
Where
dude.
in the world is
Carmen?
Well, yeah, but they didn't have that back then.
Dude, I
Like,
wish we
it
had
was
the
like
TV because there's an
it was the old graphics, like the
pixelated like
Yeah.
Mario.
and you had to. I don't even remember the point of the game was, but
I think
it's
you had to
probably
find.
I think
Carmen
Sandiego.
I for years thought
Is
Carmen
that really
Sandiego,
the is that what you do for the game? I forgot.
Yeah, you find her. Well, I thought she was a good guy. It turns out she's the bad guy. She's like a diamond thief. Yeah,
What?
she's the bad guy.
No.
That's why
She
you have to find
follows
her.
her international cap.
She's the bad guy.
Stop.
Well,
Stop. Are you serious?
escapades that led to her becoming a super thief.
Yeah, she.
What?
That's why you're.
Oh my God.
That's why you're a gumshoe and you have to find her, dude.
Dude, mind blown. Are you serious?
Yeah, she's the bad guy.
What?
Yeah. That's
No, I thought she was like a spy
Why? She
or
has a
something.
Netflix show.
I thought she was a spy, cool.
Well,
like,
why would
She
you?
has a Netflix show.
Why would you want to find her? Wait, right now?
Yes.
wait a minute. She's
on a
the
second.
bad guy?
Yeah.
I thought she was like the good. She was the.
That's what I thought for a lot of
Oh
years.
my God.
That's what I thought for so
I'm
many
not
years.
happy about this. This is wow.
Just ruined your whole day.
Wow.
He's gonna,
Like,
he's gonna
I'm
he's gonna
processing
shower
this.
like a cold shower, just huddled like
I feel like this isn't
He's in
common
the fetal
knowledge.
position.
This can't be common knowledge.
So my real question for you is then, and like I totally agree
No
with you.
way.
Because I thought forever that she was the good guy. But then when it hit me, I was like, well, if she's the good guy, why do we need to find her?
Oh.
Because she's just doing her thing.
Listen, no kid is thinking that far ahead.
No, I
No,
didn't figure this out until I was in my 30s.
sixth grader, right?
No,
Well,
never. She's the good guy to everybody else. She's the anti-hero.
Oh, speaking of, Carmen Sandiego-ish, I found a new. You know how you're always looking for like
Hobbies?
No, like those 5-10 minute time killers in the class. Like,
Oh, yeah.
if, like you finish a lesson early or whatever, and you're like, oh crap! Like in your brain, you're like, oh crap! I have 10 minutes
And I
left.
cannot let. We both have freshmen right now.
This cannot
so
work.
we cannot let
They
them
cannot.
sit.
They cannot
No.
be left alone for 10 minutes. Like you have to continue full time, right?
You have to.
I found a good one. It's called GeoGuessr.
Oh, that's a great game.
Yeah, it's like GEO. There's like it leaves off the last E. So
This makes sense to the spice thing
GeoGuessr.
because you couldn't spell
But
that.
right. It's very colorful. But anyway, what it does is it drops you somewhere on Google Maps, and you have to tell.
Oh, I've seen that.
And you
Yeah.
have to guess in so many guesses where it is, and it's cool. Like you can zoom out.
That's cool.
But you can only zoom out a little bit. You can go down the road a little bit, like or wherever it is, and like so you can see a street sign and try to guess based on the language or what side of the road they're driving on.
Yeah.
It's super fun, but the students are actually really pretty good at it. And you put your guess in, and then when you're done putting your guess in, it shows you how many miles you are from the actual location.
Oh, so like so almost like Price
it's
is Right.
super
too.
cool.
That's cool.
But it's like it's a really good quick time kill.
Well, and you know what? Like, and that's actually good. Like, it doesn't matter what you teach. Like, so like for what we teach, it's great for like understanding your surroundings.
no,
and
I was
stuff.
just doing it.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, it actually has, like, at least it has a like,
It was
a real-world
easier
application,
than
like,
actually
like,
just.
it's
all right,
thi-
everybody.
it's this or anarchy.
All right, everybody, throw your books at Billy. Like now,
Everybody, dump everything in your backpack out on the floor right now.
right.
No, so I wanted to finish the story because it's funny what I was thinking about, like being like a millennial, which I think all of us are. You're a millennial.
I'm
You
a
might-
millennial.
Yeah, we're all millennials
Don't
here.
you start with that.
I'm just saying
Knock
we're
me down.
old.
What's the year?
comparatively.
What's the year cutoff?
A millennial?
Google millennial. Goose. What is millennials?
Oh, is that how you look things up?
Yeah, thank you.
Google it.
Ted.
Thank
That
you.
was
Thank you for telling the.
Am I a
producer,
boomer? Am I a boomer?
and the one who's not a teacher but a marketing director. Yeah, thank
Wait,
you.
am I a boomer for that?
That was definitely a boomer
Yeah.
state.
Oh,
if
we
we
should,
were on Call of Duty right now, that would have been a boomer. Yeah.
And
Did I tell you that I tried to get a bidet installed in my shop?
that's the most genius thing I've
So
ever seen in a long time.
I reached out to the plumbing instructor at another school, and I asked if he could turn the commercial toilet in my shop bathroom, which is, by the way, I mean it's straight prison.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, yeah, it would-
I don't know
yeah.
if you've been to a high school bathroom lately, there, Goose, but it's literally
I
all
work for a
it's,
YMCA. It's got to be similar,
it's
I guess.
floor to ceiling tile so
Yeah.
that they can hose down the vomit and puke just like in a prison. And
so like last episode, I
and
told you
so,
people
like,
throw up.
there's no like, you know, there's no like water valve like where you
No.
could easily hook up a bidet if you were so inclined.
No, that's.
But
buried in the
anyway,
wall.
it doesn't exist. It's just it's just
Well, that's why
bolted
your
to the
toilet was
wall.
flooding. I remember you told me your toilet was flooding
So-
for like 11 months.
Oh my god, because they keep flushing. This has got to be a problem in every school across America. The kids have flushed vapes, and like
Oh, yeah,
those
flush-
giant plastic things aren't going down.
No.
But anyway,
They're flushing whole vape.
oh yeah, well because when they
Well,
get caught,
what are you gonna do? Cut them up? What is
well like if somebody like
No,
if they
you
think
just
it's
walk by and you
no,
slip it in someone else's
no,
pocket.
no, like they think if a teacher's outside, they'll
Yeah.
they'll flush the
Flush
thing.
it.
But it's a nightmare. But anyway, so I talked to the plumbing instructor. I'm like, can we make this happen? And he's like, he looks at me funny. He's like, you're serious? I said, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for I'm looking for this a bidet. He's like, I don't see the kids using that in a good manner. I go, well, they don't know how to use it yet. I go, I'll explain it to them. And he's like, how are you going to do that? I'm like, I mean, they'll figure it out. You sit down and like, how hard is it? You turn.
They're
the-
gonna drink out of it.
Like,
Is what I'm concerned
well,
about.
I'd have to have a conversation.
I have heard comments about that as well, where
That's why I don't have one
Actually,
here. Because Peyton's gonna drink out
recently
of it.
watching a podcast and someone was like, "Wow, these water fountains in Europe are great."
What? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Well, because it's totally separate. So,
by-
you've been to Europe.
By the way, real quick, millennials.
Anyway.
Are
yeah.
from 1981
Are we all
to
in?
1996. We're
We're all in. We're all in the club.
Just barely.
Just made it.
Just the hair of the teeth
well,
there.
Calm down.
So before I go back to that, the bidets, and you've been to Europe though, right? Like bidets are a totally separate unit. It's toilet, bidet. You have to shuffle.
Why though?
See, that's what I don't
You gonna
understand.
waddle over there like it's.
Well, I
that's
had
silly.
to when we were in Italy.
Oh,
like you
no.
have to waddle from toilet,
No.
and then you get up and you
No.
got to shimmy to bidet, and it is like a water fountain. Like like the old water fountains that had like it was like a gear from a old truck that you had to spin to turn it on, and it's like you got to figure out how much pressure you want.
I feel like we have stumbled upon
We've gone down a road now.
a fun topic because do you have like every teacher must have this. Do you have your like choice teacher's toilet? Like, so there's several teacher toilets around the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I usually use, because our shop, I'm very fortunate that we have 2 handicap bathrooms. So I have a bathroom that I can use at any time, which is
Helpful.
same as the students. You don't want to go in there unless it's first thing in the morning because of the students.
Yeah.
But
Number one, I'm like I'll use our shop bathroom if I just got to, because we have a urinal in our. You don't. I've been to
No.
yours. We have a urinal, so like if I gotta pee during the day,
but
I'll go.
there's always staff bathrooms.
Yeah, 100%.
So like in my school, I'm thinking like just off the top of my head, like there's 4 or 5 staff faculty bathrooms that you can use if you need to.
Yeah.
And we have a key, like
Yep,
so
lockout
you
key,
can-
yep.
You can get into to get into that specific bathroom.
Oh really? Ours is just
Yeah.
It's
It's a faculty key. So like
Yeah, they call
it's
ours the same thing. Yeah,
same
yeah.
key that opens a faculty lounge, whatever. By
Yeah.
the way, I don't know, like I would love to see pictures of other people's faculty lounges.
that's fun.
Because the faculty lounge in my school is it looks like let me just walk this through for you, Goose, because I feel like you need to see this.
I'm gonna
This
move
is,
my mic away. I don't want to
this
even
is-
interrupt this.
This is I feel like this is. It looks like somebody went and took some college furniture off the side of the road that's stained, been covered with sheets for years, and somehow still is sittable, and they just shoved it in a room. And then they took a bunch of old plates and silverware that people left at the school for whatever reason, and they said, "Here's the lounge." And if you go in there,
that is where teachers like where you eat lunch.
Well, so I eat lunch in my classroom, which most teachers do, because the lounge is not a lounge. The lounge is where the copy machine is, and that is the only reason why anybody ever goes there. There is a fridge, like it easily could be a lounge, but it is clearly not a lounge.
It's funny because ours is
Wait, I'm skipping. Oh man, I gotta go back. The bathroom. The bathroom. Anyway, one of the bathrooms is in that lounge. But anyway,
wait, it's in the lounge?
yeah, which is very awkward.
That's
because,
insane because somebody could be
well,
heating
the
up
prop-
their tuna mac while
well,
you're
they're
making
heating
tuna
up
mac.
the tuna mac for sure. But so you're basically making photocopies, and you're gonna listen to Mrs. Poopowitz,
Just
literally just drop
unloading,
bombs,
dude.
and you're like, oh my god,
That's crazy.
no,
that
it's
in the
horrific.
teacher lounge.
It's horrific.
Okay, that's going.
No,
to,
so-
I want to know
so
from
we
listeners
have-
who
well,
else's
hang on.
bathroom is in.
So we
the
have
actual.
Well, of
lounge.
course,
That's
it's got to be.
No, it doesn't.
But we
That's
also
insane.
have pictures on the because they don't have male female, so they have pictures on them. So like the male is who's the actor from White House
Tom
Down
Hardy.
or whatever? No,
from White House Down.
Yeah.
Gerard Butler.
yeah. So Gerard
I'm
Butler,
literally insane.
That
is
is
it
pretty
Gerard
good.
Butler?
That is pretty good. Anyway, so Gerard Butler from
I love those movies.
The picture
Some
of
great
him,
movies.
the picture of him from the 300 is on the.
It's in
the guy's bathroom. I'm like,
Oh
the
wait,
guys.
hold on. No, we confused it. White House Down is not Gerard Butler.
Yeah, but that's the one I was wanted though.
Oh,
ironically.
good. Okay.
But anyway, like it's a picture of Gerard Butler from the 300. I'm like, none of the teachers at the school look like that. But anyway, and then the girl is I forgot actually because I never go in that one. But anyway, so that's that
Probably
bathroom.
good.
And then there's other bathrooms, but they're singles. So like it's like a closet, but it's a single bathroom. Like, and that is where that's where you're gonna go if you're gonna go.
Yes, I would
The
never go
problem
into the one in the
is-
teacher's lounge.
Yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
but here's the problem: is it's almost you're damned if you do, if you're damned if you don't. Because look, if you go in the teacher's lounge, right? You drop a bomb. You kind of put your ear to the door, see if anybody's making copies. If they're not, you can come out, because like you don't know what you just did,
That's right.
right? And then so
That's
you
your
come
sins.
out. But the problem is the other ones, they are connected to the hallway. So
Right.
you come out and you have no idea what student is standing out there, and you're like, so I don't know, like, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed.
No.
Well, hang on, we're gonna talk about laughing at ourselves, right? I'm not ashamed. I have a little. Our teachers union gave us these little bags a long time ago, which is like
You go with
it's
a travel
mail
bag.
Yeah, I go with a travel bag. Why? Because inside said travel bag
Is your wipes.
is the wipes.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed.
No.
I'm not going to use the sandpaper third. It's not. It's even worse than single ply. It's like
No,
it's somehow
it's-
abrasive.
it
So
is-
it's either
It's Egyptian
yeah,
papyrus.
So you have 3 wipes with that stuff to get everything. Otherwise, you're bleeding. So like the fourth wipe, you're bleeding. And so
Yeah.
it's like no, I'm gonna take
is that workers' comp if you get hemorrhoids
Well,
from their toilet paper?
see, this is why we needed a bidet. But anyway,
You're not wrong.
But anyway, so like I got my little wipes, right? So here
Are
I
you bringing
go.
in? Are
So-
you bringing in like a thing of wipes?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
You do know that.
Well,
like,
this is
you
why.
know,
well, no,
dude,
I-
I have
it's
cargo
like-
pockets,
it's a-
dude.
it's
I
a-
just stuff mine in my cargo.
no,
pockets.
it's
you
like-
know the dude wipes sell like.
Oh, I have
The
that.
travel
It's like a
size.
20.
Yeah, but
20
he's like a
piece thing.
bear, dude. He
no.
needs half a- he needs
It's like
half a pack of
It's like
wipes,
a
dude.
20 pack of wipes, whatever. But anyway, my embarrassing story on top of having the travel bag is I'm coming out of this bathroom.
How did we fucking get here?
Because
This is,
I was
bathroom
talking
talk,
about
Dave wants a bidet. Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
so we're I'm walking out of this one. It just happens to be outside. It's in between the electrical and the carpentry shops, right? So there's this door, and it's like it looks like a utility closet,
Yeah.
right? You key your way in there. It's pretty nice. It's maybe
Yeah.
I want to say it's like 10 feet by 20 feet. Like it's pretty nice, And not 20 feet.
It's an apartment in Manhattan.
Yeah, it honestly is. But so you go in there. I did my thing, and then I use the wipes, whatever, and I wash my hands and everything. I'm getting ready to leave, and I'm like, I got to do it. Like you just know that opening that door,
you got it.
there's no rhyme or reason as to what's over there. And whatever I did, it didn't even smell. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna walk out. I'm an adult.
Gonna lie in the witch in the wardrobe your way right
I'm
out
an
of
adult.
there.
I'm gonna walk out.
That's the name of this episode: The Lion, the Witch in the Bathroom.
I walked out, and I don't know if a kid saw me go in, because they must have.
Yeah.
But I had an audience waiting.
Oh no.
There was
That's
maybe
brutal, brother.
15 kids
Just waiting outside the. Did they clap?
leaning against the wall. They did.
They clapped.
Yeah, they
That's
did.
so funny.
It wasn't a
Love
passing period. It was like right in the middle.
Oh.
And my first words, I'm like, "How long you guys been out here? Get back to class." You know, obviously
They're like long
and
enough.
they're like, "What's in the
Do they all have
purse?"
pockets?
They're like,
Do they all
"What?"
have hallway passes? or-
What's
It's
in
funny
the
that they called it a purse.
What's in the purse? I'm like, it's not a purse, it's a bag. They're like,
were you getting
they're
mugged,
like,
dude?
what's
They're like,
in the,
what's in the fucking
they're like,
purse?
what's in the
nerd?
Oh, you swear again. What's in the
Swearing's fine.
what's in the
Swearing's
what's in the bag? What's in the
I
bag?
didn't say
I'm
the
like,
school name. Swearing's fine.
what's in the bag? I'm like, there's things in the bag, and they're like, well, you never carry the bag anywhere else. I'm like, go back to class. Like, and now like now I'm the one running back to class. I'm like, get out of here, kids.
You're like blushing.
Get off my
like,
lawn.
Yeah,
Like-
blushing. Like,
Like,
I was washing my face. Leave me alone.
oh my god.
Like I'm super lucky. So our bathrooms. So same thing.
Well, I have an old school.
Yeah, that's true. Your school actually is
Like, I'm
Like,
surprised I don't have a
demonstratively-
bidet from where a toilet should have been. Like,
there's just a crater in the ground.
Yeah.
You have to go. I forget your school. Like you have to like we need to go to lunch. Like you have to go outside to go back inside.
So we just got bells. We haven't had bells for 8 years. We just got bells back. And here's the funny thing is you would expect that if you haven't had bells in the school for 8 years, right? So none of the students know what a bell is. They don't know what it sounds like. They from middle school.
Yeah.
The teachers don't know what the bells are. And somehow, surprisingly, it still worked. Like people made it to class on time using
That's
all,
impressive.
It was really impressive for 8 years. So, you know,
How do they announce the end of a period?
They don't. They
You just
everybody goes
just
on the
knows?
clock. Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
so there's no like
it was
intercom or
it
anything
was
either? Like,
amazing. It was
I
amazing.
can barely send my kids to
I'm-
class
I'm-
with a bell.
No lie, it worked. But anyway, so they introduced bells for the first time, and I'm like, this is
It's
great.
chaos.
No. I'm like, this is great. But it's the tone they used. It's not a bell.
Is it just a loud beep?
It's like a series of chimes that goes on for about 10 minutes. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like
did someone
so
download
they
like
chose
an
aesthetics.
iPhone
so the
ringtone?
first,
Like-
so it honestly sounds like a ringtone. And so like the first time it went off,
Somebody's sitting like aesthetically
yeah.
choosing like
no,
not
but-
that one.
So the first time it goes
Next
off,
one.
the first time it goes off, all the kids look at me. I'm like, what was that? Like I didn't even know what it was.
Oh, there was
And
no,
the kids
there was no like memo or
no,
anything?
and the kids like, oh, it's it
awesome.
doesn't matter. I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's time for you guys to go to class. So like they leave, and then it
Dude,
goes
that's
off
funny.
again. I'm like, what was that? And the kids are like, what was that? Like nobody knew what it was. They were still passing.
Somebody snoozed it and they were like, let's try again.
They were still passing and coming when they were supposed to, but nobody connected that was the bell. Like because it was
Right.
that insane of a tone.
Yeah, your school is just a World War II bunker.
oh my god. So like
you have to go outside. No, this is funny. He's like, I'm gonna bring you to the cafeteria. I was like, okay.
oh yeah, you have to go outside to
And
go
like, he's
inside.
like, all right, we got to go outside. I was like, why? We're in a high school. That's the most insane thing I've ever heard. He's like, no,
yeah.
but you have to, and you literally have to exit the building.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's raining,
You have to go. Yeah,
snowing,
you have to
sleeting.
walk.
You go
outside
outside to go in.
to
Like,
go back inside.
Our building is a giant letter C.
it's the dumbest
and
thing
so
I've ever
you
seen.
can either go all the way
When was that school
around,
built?
or you could just go outside. But that C is like
It's
open.
outside.
Oh, it's so bad.
like
Well,
whoever the
judging off
architect
your
in
teacher's lounge, I
1847
highly
was.
Yeah,
doubt they're
the
going to build an
that's true.
overhang.
That's
so,
true.
like,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
So to get back, so I'm lucky because so my school. See, I almost did it, but swearing's fine. I almost did it, but I didn't. I'm not gonna have to get a bleep today. So my school.
Let me just set the record right now on this pod. You can swear.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Okay. Dave, it's okay.
No, that's
ha-
okay.
We have a noise.
Say it. Say the F
Say the
word.
word.
I can't do it.
Say it.
I
Say
can't
the F
do
word.
it. I
Say
can't
the
do
word.
it.
Don't
Just say
be a
it.
wuss.
I
Say
can't
the
do
F
it. I
word.
can't
Just
do
say
it.
it.
Say
I
it.
can't do it.
Just say the F word.
I just stared straight at the camera.
That's
Oh,
not
okay.
negative. You're panicking. You're
There's
panicking.
negative. You're
He's
trying to get me
panicking.
to swear.
I don't have a buzzer.
What are you,
so I'm good.
11, dude? We're out behind the shed. Like, say the bad word.
No, I just feel
Drat.
I feel like
Drats.
I feel like I have to be. I have to.
You're the.
It will come.
Oh, you're the.
I
You're the
do it all
moral-
the time.
He's the moral code. All right. No. So my
No.
bathroom at
Oh,
my
no.
school.
Me and Tanner are not.
So I'm really lucky. So the one that I use when I have to I gotta go.
Yeah.
And he's in the shot, but like my co-teacher, like so. First of all, I have cargos, and you wear them too. So I just stuff the wipes right into my cargos.
You don't have a merce.
Well, I don't want to because I don't want to draw more attention
Or get
to
mugged.
myself.
I'm thinking about bringing
yeah.
a super soaker and
Get-
making my own bidet.
Get beat up. That's
Dude.
You know, like one of those backpack
hold on. I want
ones.
to revisit how that would work engineering wise. But so the bathroom that I use when I have to go, it's actually perfect because it's directly like it's wall to wall against the SRO's office, which is funny on like several levels.
I bang on the
one,
wall.
yeah.
screaming.
So I have a good relationship with our SRO. You know, he's an awesome dude. So one, I can bang on the wall and he can hear it, which is funny. Two, the kids won't hang around down there because it's the SRO's office.
Smart.
So it's actually super safe to use. The only problem is that I get stressed out about is because all of the bathrooms, because ours is not connected to the teacher's lounge, which is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, there's a
But-
copy machine. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Although I'll be honest, sorry to interject real quick.
No, please.
At my job, we don't have staff bathrooms.
So you just gotta.
Go in like the lobby
That's
bathrooms
crazy.
or
That's even crazier.
I do go up to the second floor where.
So you're
all
holding
the-
it all day, basically.
No. I'm not. I'll go up to the second floor where all the
It's haunted
all
or
the-
something?
No, nursery school is.
If you think
and I
about
take
it,
over that bathroom.
if you
But-
think about it, that's a good way to get kids to not to do illegal stuff in there. If Mr. Fouini's in there dropping a steamer,
Yeah.
like they ain't gonna be in there vaping. Like
No, definitely not.
like
But I just can't handle
hold their
ridicule.
breath
I'll
instead,
never
for
be able to
sure.
handle
is
the
that
ridicule of it.
watermelon? No, it's poop.
Yeah. So, but ours is connected there. But my like existential fears, because like yours, it's like, you know, an admin key that opens all the bathrooms.
Yeah.
Is there have been times where I've heard the lock pin start
Oh
to
no,
go.
no, because you do it from the inside.
No.
It's got a lock on the inside too.
Ours don't.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh,
So
they
I've
have to get those
heard-
deadbolts that have the.
No, we don't have that.
green and
We
red.
just
So
have,
you hear a knock, and if you're not fat, like I wasn't fast enough one day because it was like a very faint knock, and I was like, "Is that a knock?" And then all of a sudden, I heard the pins, like I was like, somebody's in here," and they were like, "Oh, sorry," and I was like,
I'd let them come in.
Yeah, I should have.
I'd let them come right on and hey, how's it going?
Good morning.
We have so like ours. It's like
Do
it's like
schools have HR?
yeah.
Oh.
School HR
Yeah.
though is very interesting.
But, like,
Yeah,
do they
it's
have
a
an HR
weird-
person?
So I don't know what your experience with school HR. So like I mean I'm still new to teaching. We're still newish to teaching. Like school HR is very weird.
Oh, big time. They
Like
Is it like an HR? Like
yeah.
is that
Sort
the
of.
title?
No. In
Ish.
mine they call it the business office.
yeah, mine too.
It's where you do the business.
They let me sit in a meeting about pest control for like 40 minutes. on
Oh,
my
that's
first day.
right, yeah.
So that tells you everything you need to know about HR. But my teacher's lounge is the same as yours. It's funny. So there's actually a microwave in there that I thought was like, you remember the old, God, I wish we had the TV. I got to set that up.
I don't understand
You
why
remember the old IBM computers that were like see-through? Do you remember those?
Oh, yeah,
We're
yeah.
millennials, so
Yeah.
we should.
Yeah.
That's sitting in there. And I was like, why do they have this in
It's
here?
still still there.
No, it's a microwave, but it's the most insane microwave you've ever seen in your whole life. I'm gonna take a picture of it,
Please do.
and I'm gonna bring it on the.
All right, that's the thing.
All right,
I'm
like-
taking pictures of my
Take picture-
my
yeah,
teacher.
take
So
pictures.
let's take a picture of our teachers'
We'll
lounges.
put them up on
Yeah.
here.
And then, so
I'm doing a panoramic too
I was
because I
also-
need you to get the feel of the
yeah, no,
entire
I'm, yeah, I'm
thing.
gonna do
Yeah.
a full scale.
I'm gonna show you Gerard Butler,
Oh, I love that.
and I'm
dude.
gonna show you who I don't remember.
You know what
who
that
the girl
reminds me
is.
of? I know we
I
don't
think
talk
the girl
about
is
her-
Charlize Theron. I could be
Oh,
wrong.
that makes sense. Well, if it's Gerard Butler, like Charlize Theron, makes sense. We don't
What's
talk
that? Can you Google that? Google the firefighting backpack.
What?
It's like a water pack. It's a
Oh, because you're gonna
firefighting-
make your own bidet.
Yeah.
But I
I'm
know we
thinking
don't
like
talk
one of those
about.
wildland firefighter backpacks. Like that's gonna. I'm gonna carry that thing in the bathroom.
Look that up, but I'm gonna tell you
Let's
this.
see if kids make fun of me with that.
We don't talk about our old jobs, but I know you went to court a lot.
Yeah.
And like your teacher's lounge reminds me, and you're gonna laugh because you're like, oh my gosh, that's so right. You remember when we used to have to go up and get warrants signed, and if they weren't ready, they would put us in the jury room.
Yeah.
And that's where they had the bathrooms, and that's where
Yeah.
all the staff. So
the
like,
jury room is much nicer than our teachers'
very,
lounge.
very much so. But those were the bathrooms that the staff, where they were like, those are our
Yeah.
dumpers because there's no jury in the morning. But then they would come out, like they'd go in and it was empty, and they'd come out and there was a bunch of detectives sitting
Yeah.
there, and they'd be like,
You'd
and
see a
it would
prosecutor or a
stink, dude.
judge dropping a bomb.
Oh
in the
yeah,
morning.
you
Like,
just
oh,
hear
all
him
right,
in there
that's the
tooting,
bathroom.
dude. Yeah, And it would stink sometimes. I remember I was there one time. I don't think it was with you. I remember I was there, and like the guy came out, and he had not expected a bunch of people to be sitting in there, and he was like, "Good morning," and immediately left. And about 30 seconds after, because he dragged it with him, it was his tail, and he dragged that stink with him, dude, and it smelled like when you go down Route 9 in the morning past the poop factory.
You know what the worst part?
dude,
You know what the
that's
worst
the
part
worst.
is like you have a brand.
Yeah, no, you do. It's
No, you specifically.
Oh, me. Oh, yeah. No,
yes.
I could clear a room.
Yo,
You
worse
did
than that.
last
Yeah.
podcast.
Okay.
Last podcast.
All right.
Yeah.
you-
Oh, that's
you
right, he
cleared
did.
the space.
Yeah.
Are we here just?
I don't-
Are we
I
here
don't
to
know-
bully? Is
I
that
don't
what
know-
we're here to do?
I don't know if that's negative or just truth.
Yeah, both.
Man.
Wait, did we find Charlize there? Is that what we're looking up? Charlize
No.
there? Why were we doing?
That's
that?
the-
Oh yeah, tell me about your.
For
Oh yeah,
the record,
the
the movie
firefighter back.
is Olympus Has Fallen.
Oh,
Olympus
that's
has
the
fallen.
one.
That's right.
And then it's
That's right.
London Has
Yeah.
Fallen.
White House
and
Down's
then
a different.
White House Down is
Jamie Foxx.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
Which one's
that's right.
Jamie Foxx?
Well, he was the
Channing,
president. I think.
Channing Tatum. My bad.
Well, I think he was the I think Jamie Foxx was the president.
think
No,
Jamie Foxx
Jamie
would do a
Foxx
good
was
job
the
as a
vice,
president.
I believe.
Vice
And then he
pres-
was the president in the third one.
I think he'd be a good.
In Olympus.
There's that
Do a
many.
good job.
Yeah, there's an Olympus Has
Fallen.
Fallen. There's London Has Fallen, and then Angel Has Fallen.
There's a lot of things falling.
That's so. They have to do a better job of protecting that movie.
They need to do.
president. They're not doing.
My
a good
high
job.
school has fallen. Like
He's
we
come
have to get to the staff elevator.
He came to watch.
There's
a choir-
only one key. Oh wait, no, everybody in the entire freaking building has.
They
it.
are releasing November 8th, 2025, the fourth and I believe final of the Has Fallen franchise.
They are not protecting that.
Night,
president.
What-
Night Has Fallen.
What is
No.
What is
It-
this?
it
like,
often does.
It does.
daily.
Yeah.
What is this? Fast and Furious?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Well,
on.
Mission Impossible is coming out with Mission Impossible 8.
it's the last one though because
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is like 74 years old.
It's not the last one.
Well, they're
He's gonna
also
keep going.
doing Top Gun 3,
smart.
but
he
they
be flying
they
in a
don't
biplane?
know. They don't know when they're gonna.
That's going
They-
backwards.
They don't know when
Oh,
they're gonna be
there
able
you go.
to actually
Yeah, right.
film it though because he's so booked out. He has.
How
he
is
has
Tom
two
Cruise?
other
booked?
movies.
He's like 77 years old.
Yeah, he
Is
doesn't
really?
stop.
I don't know.
He doesn't stop.
It's funny that
guy's amazing.
We talked about this last time, but the kids have no
It's
idea
amazing.
who because you do it too during
He's
exploratory.
62.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 70.
He's not even ready for Medicare yet.
He looks our age.
yeah.
He's like, do you guys know he's super short? He's like 4'11".
He's my height. Calm down.
What do you?
No, he's taller than that.
No, he's
Yeah.
like 5'1".
He is
dude. He's short.
5'7". He is my height.
Oh,
he wears lifts though. I don't do that because I
You got
have
heel-
standards.
I
and
was
morals.
wondering why you were eye level with me. Are you wearing heels lately?
I am in a chair that was found on the side of the
That's
road.
true.
That is the best pickup that we ever found. So
I keep forgetting to go back to this millennial thing because I had a funny story. No, I want to hear about the bidet first. Never mind. Bidet.
What about it?
no, he,
You said you were gonna
oh,
make
super
one.
soaker.
A super
Oh, yeah.
firefighter's backpack. I need to hear this engineering feat.
No, I think that would work.
Oh, you're just gonna like
Yeah.
wear
So I started googling pictures.
you're gonna like camel pack your butt.
Well, I feel like, yeah.
Are you getting one of the ones that has like
you have to
like
you have
the
to sip
full
out of
the
so
full
like
like waist buckle like
Oh yeah, I'm buckling.
some of these
up.
are serious, dude. Like
Yeah, I'm buckling.
I
up.
gotta buckle up, dude.
And I'm gonna like I gotta pump it. I need good pressure. You know.
Yeah,
I
so
need-
you
I
gotta
need
fire
really-
that thing up.
I want that thing to hit my. I want it to clean in 2
Yeah,
seconds.
you got it. Yeah, like it's like an irrigation system.
Yeah.
And
I
I mean
want-
that makes sense.
If I was to point this thing down a hallway, I want it
You
to go
take paint off
at
a wall?
least 40 feet.
Like, and if it was within 6 inches, it would take paint off a wall.
Yeah.
I mean that makes sense. You gotta clean up.
I don't mean to jump in here with Goose, but I'm looking at what he's looking at on the computer here, and it is a solid rig. Like,
Yeah,
have you
that's
seen
what
a
I want.
firefighter go into a fire?
Yeah, I want metal.
That is literally what I'm looking at
I want
on
a
the screen that
pressurized.
Goose has
I want a
here.
pressurized air tank, and then another tank. I want it to look like 2 tanks, like a scuba diver. 2 tanks. One's air, one's water.
And you're gonna mix your right fuel level.
Yeah,
I love that.
I want to fire that thing so that I'm clean.
I mean, it's smart. Like the bidet is like when I went to Europe, my life was changed. I just can't have
I
one
go to
here. 'cause-
Europe. Oh, I got one here at my house.
Yeah, I know, but like I can't have one here because my kid's gonna drink out of it.
Let me just.
yeah,
tell
but
you.
can't you just like move the switch that turns it on?
My kid's gonna drink out of it.
Because she's insane.
Yeah, but technically, well,
If you say close the lid as if my kid hasn't figured out how to open the lid, Anyway,
Is the water really dirty?
I'm not gonna try it.
yeah, it might not be.
I'm
like,
just throwing it. I'm just throwing it out.
Like chemically,
is
it might not be, but like, do you want to?
I mean, they say that you could.
Do you want to go fill your mug up?
breathe out of a toilet in a disaster?
I'm okay, but like I'm sure. I mean, your daughter is a toddler, and I'm sure she's already done worse without you even knowing. So
probably. So I do want to finish this millennial story because it was funny. I was thinking about how, like I assigned a thing to the kids, and like, most of them do it on time. And
by the way, you use Google Classroom, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So like I assigned something, and like most of the kids do it on time. There's always some like, man, like the night before, they're always just like, I can see them. Because I can log in, I see their little icon light up, and I'm like, it's 9:30 at night, and you're just getting to this thing, and it made me laugh.
Does your Google assign like those random animal avatars to your people or no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh, that's fun.
So I was just thinking about my life, and I was like, I remember specifically one time, like going to my parents. It was a Sunday night. I had a project due Monday morning. So the library's closed. And I was like, Mom, I have a research paper I need to write about Christopher Columbus. Like, it's due tomorrow. And she was like, and you're telling me now? Like, very snarkily. She's like, really? Now? Like, I've just put supper away. And I was like, yeah, I forgot. She's like, well, you're going to have to go ask your dad. And then if
What's the difference between dinner and supper? Dinner is.
I don't think there is one.
No, there is. Dinner is like.
Maybe time for.
Like
supper's earlier.
6. Supper is earlier.
Supper's earlier. I do want to know the difference to that because actually we were actually talking about that
I'm
at
more
school
of
the
a
other
supper
day.
person.
You are a supper. That's because you go to sleep at 7 p.m. Like this is almost past
So
your
according
bedtime.
to Google
Listen,
and their wonderful
get up
AI
early.
service, while dinner and supper both refer to the evening meal, supper can imply a lighter or more informal meal, while dinner can suggest a more substantial or formal occasion.
So
AI is
birthday,
wrong.
Thanksgiving's dinner, not
AI is
supper.
wrong.
Yeah,
AI
AI is wrong. The machines have heard us. They're going to come for us. No, so my mom was like, go ask your dad. And if that doesn't work, I don't know if you had this in your house. My mom was like, you're going to have to use the encyclopedias.
Oh, yeah, we had
the
those.
Britannica encyclopedia
Yeah.
set.
We didn't have those. My neighbor had them. We would go over his house.
Yeah. So we had them, A through Z. And so I remember like.
Hopefully it's in there.
You'd be lucky if it was.
Right.
I remember going to my dad. I was like, Dad, I have a research paper to write. I don't know why my mom was like, go to your dad. She's like, I was like, I have a paper to write on Christopher Columbus. Like, can you hook me up with some? That's all I had. Like, I didn't have the internet. The internet wasn't there. And he was like, yeah. And he got like the rhyme wrong. I remember he's like, I don't know, like 1494 Christopher Columbus. I don't know, banged, whatever.
1492.
Two, yeah. But my dad
Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Yeah, my dad was like, gave the wrong year, like made a weird rhyme that didn't make sense. He's like, why are you even asking me about this? Like, go ask your, like, get out of here. My dad like scooted me out of his office. So then here I was with the Britannica encyclopedia, and I explained what an encyclopedia was to my kids. They were like, that's the craziest. They were more astounded by that than I was about the bathroom in the teacher's lounge.
Well, they still don't. Yeah.
And so, but it was just funny. I was just thinking about that. Like, man, like the resources are just.
We are an interesting generation because we both had the previous and we have the current, and so we're that transitional generation.
Yeah,
and it's
man.
very interesting. You were home by the streetlights come on. Like we were that generation.
Reading the one paragraph.
If you
about
call your
Christopher
friend
Columbus.
and he's not there, that was that.
Yeah. Well, you had to call like home. Like you had to call
Yeah.
somebody's home.
Yeah.
Well, and then if you called home but someone was on the internet, then they cut out their internet.
Oh,
So
true. I
Here's
remember
a
that.
here's
That's
a
big
funny
time.
story that I have. So real quick, it's not really a story. It's just an incident. So
Just an
it was
incident?
several incidents. Is that I was so accustomed to calling my friend's house to see if he was around that when I was in college, and you have a few too many sodas.
Yeah, a few
I
things.
would at 3 a.m. I would still call that number, which was the house number for my friend.
So it's his parents.
Her parents. And so
even worse.
her dad and me got to be very good friends because I would call him.
He would just talk and he probably had soda too.
Oh no, it was 3 a.m. I would call him at 3 a.m. I'm like, "Hey, is Trisha home?" He'd be like, "She's been gone for years." I'm like, "Oh,
well, do you want to chat?
Is Mrs. home?" He's like, "Yeah." She's like, "But you're not talking to her." I'm like, "Oh, okay. You want to talk?" Like he's like, "Okay." And so, anyway, so after college. Like, I still talk to him.
That's
like,
funny.
Like, I'll go hang out and sit on his back porch and, like, we'll
not
just
at
hang
3
out.
a.m., of
no,
course.
not 3 a.m., but he laughs about it all the time. He's like, yeah, it's the son I never had. He just called me at 2 a.m. like,
millennials
like
are
hey,
weird,
how was
dude.
the bar tonight? I'm like, what bar? Like, I was at a bar. And he's, I'll never, like, he always laughs. He's like, I was waiting for that phone call. When you needed bail or something, I'm like, no, I wouldn't have called her for that. But yeah.
I think in your classes, you should one day just load up the AOL boot up. And like when you guys
They have
are like
no
waiting
idea.
I know, but waiting for something to load, just play it.
Oh.
and just see
like
what they
the old noise,
say.
like the
that.
oh yeah,
like that whole thing.
oh
okay?
big time. And then if somebody, like you said, if somebody picked up the phone, God, dude, I was playing
dude.
Jedi Warrior, and
You're
somebody
playing
just,
Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah,
and
dude,
all
just-
of a sudden,
just
like,
ripped
it's
you
just
right
like,
off the case.
Like you just
right there, you were just off the case.
worse.
So I'm gonna try to go this week, boys. I'm gonna try to go 1 for 3
That's it.
because I've failed the last 2 weeks of things that I did
here we
in
go.
school
What were the last
that
two?
never happened. So the first one was square dancing,
Oh.
and you guys said I was insane.
Yeah, that was.
That's
And then,
Yep, I never did
what was
that.
last week? I said, I don't know, something else I did in school, and you guys again looked at me like I had 7 heads.
By the way, are you ever in school and you're like, I'm embarrassed as if I was going to high school?
yeah,
Like,
Or,
I've
get,
had
like,
those
embarrassed.
moments.
Yeah,
Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like,
Oh, you did. Sorry, Dave. You did the vomiting.
Oh yeah, the puker.
Yeah.
Like nobody had. Okay,
Oh,
so this week, episode 3 of things that happened in Ted's public high school that maybe I'll get lucky. Did you guys ever have Swish?
what?
So when I was in kindergarten and
What
first,
is Swish?
okay, well I'm gonna tell you what Swish is.
Is that school lunch?
No, they made us do mouthwash.
What?
What?
Wait,
No
so-
way.
I swear to
Dude,
God.
No way. You're
No,
making
I
that up.
swear to
There's
God.
We need
no
to go
way.
to a school
No.
visit and see
I
if this
swear.
school is as old
There's
as
no
both
way.
of
I
your
swear.
schools.
There's no way.
I swear. Dude, I'll make a phone call right now.
Do it.
No,
I'll call my mom.
There's no way.
In kindergarten
Call your
and
mom, put her
first
on the mic.
in kindergarten and in first grade, they had a program called Swish, where we would go out into the hallway, and they would give only the kids,
way.
only the kids who were signed up. This is a real thing.
The kids that signed up.
Yeah, so some parents, bad parents. I'm just kidding. If you were my like Colchester peeps, sorry. But the kids who signed up, they'd bring you into the hallway, and then the school nurse would come around with a tray
No way.
of mouthwash, and
No
we would
way.
swish for 30 seconds. We would swish for 30 seconds, and then spit it back into the cup, and she'd come back around and get the thing. And so, not you guys either. No,
Did you guys do
I
like
think-
I'm
the?
0 for
I think
3.
the school nurse was collecting.
Did you guys do like
genetic
the?
DNA and
Did you guys do like the UV numbers on your arm like they did in the you know
This is a
in
real
the
thing, dude.
nurseries and the like?
no,
I swear to
there's
God.
no shot. You were.
This is not a fever
mouthwashing
dream.
in the middle of the day.
In the hallway. Yeah, they'd bring us out in the hallway.
No way.
But only select.
Well, the
people in
kids
your class.
whose parents signed you up, for a fluoride swish rinse during the middle of the day. So 0 for 3.
You've
I should have started with swish because like the
you've
way that
taken
you guys
my-
are looking
you've
at
taken
me,
the words out of my mouth. I
that
got
one
nothing.
seems that it seemed normal to me.
Huh? That's the one that seemed normal.
No, I'm just saying like now that I'm saying it out loud, it doesn't seem normal.
Oh no.
Like when
But
I was
when you wrote this down in your pod notes, you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna."
No,
have
when
this
I wrote that one down, like, and I started like rehashing what they did to me in kindergarten and first grade, I was like, I was the opening scene
no, you
of
just-
a Resident Evil
You
movie.
you just cued a memory. I don't know why. It
Okay,
happened.
so
Have you ever had a kid?
No,
Did
this is
you
nothing to do with
guys?
Swish,
no,
Dad. Don't
Did
this
you
is
guys?
not Swish
Well,
related.
it might. Did you guys have the kid in your elementary school, because everybody remembers it.
Yeah.
The kid that did eat paste.
Yeah, mine was the kid who killed like our class hamsters.
What?
Well,
Did you guys have class pets?
No, we need to. No, like bad road.
Yeah,
that's
probably.
horrible. God,
We don't need PETA on
but
us.
I had
I
had.
say I had a weird kid that did stuff like that, but it's fine.
See?
What the hell?
It was butterflies.
Did you ever
and
have
stuff,
class
but-
pets though?
You guys have horrible. You have psychopath serial killers like in your classes. Or
Well,
is it
actually,
you?
no, I don't know.
Was it you too?
It
No,
was
no,
absolutely
no,
not
we
me,
don't-
But I could picture the kid.
Oh
to
my
this day.
I
God.
haven't seen the kid who did it in a long time.
I haven't seen him either, but I can still picture him.
Wow.
And yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, you have a guy who ate paste. What happened to him?
Well,
did he turn
what
out okay?
Kind of paste?
That's a good question. It's
Like
the
like
Elmer's.
Mod Podge?
No, it was like Elmer's. This is the regular white.
He just
glue.
ate glue.
Just glue. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like
You know what the worst part is?
you're
Is
the
like,
earlier generation.
You know what the worst
of
part is like
millennials,
thinking
so.
back on it now, like when you think about like kids and stuff like that, like I don't ever actually know if it ever happened. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it's
that's
like
that's
all
the
legend.
worst part with kids.
Yeah, it's like
It's
legend.
It's like you don't really know if it ever actually happened. And like I gotta tell you, like half of the stuff in our I am very, and I know you are too, very, very, very like we build a family, a shop family, and like you know, they all protect each other no matter
Big
what,
time.
you know, and it's awesome. It's awesome. So like I had 2 years ago, I had a kid that was, you know, he was a great kid, but you know, got picked on sometimes. And I'll never forget is that one of the most popular kids in the school was in our shop, and something happened in the cafeteria. I still don't really know what. I can assume this food something, but that student, that popular student, stood up for that student,
Which is awesome.
yeah, in front of the whole school.
Not like
And
you guys sticking up for me about
it was
Swish.
the
things,
whole
but-
school, but it was awesome. But I love that. Like I am so like
I will just say sorry real quick. There's nothing to stick up for in Switch because that's
so
the crazy thing.
so the I gotta tell you though, like the you know the I mean that's a thing that coming from the outside world, going into teaching, that's something that I have. You know, you look at it differently. Like so, bullying, like that's a real thing.
Yeah, and
like,
you're talking about, like-
you look
like-
at it and you're like, and you see what some of these kids go through, and you're like, wow. And then it's you know it's rough. But the funny thing to me is like I think back to when I was in high school, and you know it's hard to think back like that. You know, like because you remember bits and pieces, but you don't remember the day to day.
Yeah, and like
know?
contextually, you're like not there with it.
Yeah,
you know?
right. And like, but it was,
And you try not to remember like the shitty stuff.
Well,
like,
yeah, you
know?
don't remember, but
Right.
it's interesting to me though, and I'm so, and I know you are too, which is why I bring it up. Is like so over the top, like you know, making sure that a kid's like having a good day.
Yeah,
like
and like I always tell like the
It's
kids
so
too, like
important.
it is, and like and I tell the kids too, is like listen, like in our shop, like, there's 18 kids, and they're different, and I say listen.
by
I
the
don't-
way, some of the teachers that have like 40 kids in their class, like I'm like, oh my god, like so we have 18 because the shops that Ted and I are in, like they have a safety requirement, like you
Yeah.
can only have 18 because of safety rules because we have.
But man, yeah, I
chemicals
feel
and
I
stuff,
feel
but,
for
like,
kids or
oh
for
my
teachers who have a
God.
ton of kids. But like I tell the kids in our shop is listen, I don't expect, like I don't expect all of them to leave this experience like and become like you and I, right? Like, like super tight, like. But I do, and I don't expect you to be best friends. And I don't expect you to live with each other.
Well, I tell them you don't have to like each other.
But
like,
what I do
you
expect-
have the crazy
yeah.
uncle that no one.
But what I do
wants to
expect
hang out with. That's
is that
fine,
like,
but,
but yeah,
you're still-
but you know what?
He's still your uncle.
Yeah,
like
and you have his, and I
yeah.
said, and that's exactly it. Is I say I expect you to have each other's back, and I expect you
Yeah.
to like be professional. Because you know what? When we left our last job, and I tell the kids this, I said, you know what? There were people when I left, I deleted their number from my phone
Yeah.
because they're not somebody who's in my life anymore.
Right.
But you know what? When I see them, even to this day,
Yeah, you're still friendly with them. Yeah.
and and it's funny is like there's just, and again it's being young, and I think it's the parts that we just forget. As I was like, like you guys call that being two-faced, we just call that being professional. And if that's
They
what we
do
can
call
teach,
it Two-Face,
and
which
if
is
that's what we
crazy.
can teach them, I say all the time, I'm like, I can teach anybody how to do CPR. I can teach anybody how to memorize something. I can teach, but what I'm really here for is the intangibles, right?
Yeah, the
like
soft
as
skills.
teachers, we're intangibles, right? Like I can teach anybody how to do that stuff, but if I can teach you how to be professional with somebody who you're not cool with, I've left you for the better.
So I got so like, you know, I shout out to my, like, you know, so we all have those teachers that we remember from high school. And so, like, you know, my teachers, I have a whole bunch that I remember from high school there. I'm very fortunate. But it's funny because you don't remember, I remember maybe 0 of the lessons that any of them ever taught.
Right.
I remember the values that they instilled in me.
Exactly.
And so, like, when you think back on, like, the values they instilled in me, it's that stuff. It's how to be a good human being. Yeah. Right. It's how to be a good human being, how to do this. And the funny thing is like the teachers that think they're being cool by, you know, like, doing juvenile stuff with the kids, and we all know who those people are. Right. But like those are the ones that I remember from high school as not being good.
Yeah, not being helpful. Like,
right.
I was actually just
like they.
I don't remember those.
Right.
I remember that. I remember having funny teachers.
Right.
But I took
you don't
away
remember
from
them.
The teachers that like that knew that like just learned who.
Yeah. Right. Like
me.
Actually took a minute to
and
care.
Then actually
right.
cared.
Right.
Like
you can be the funny, cool person all you want, but that's not memorable.
Teachers, but I don't remember who they
it's
were.
Not memorable. Right. It's the ones that
name names.
Right. Right. It's
you remember the ones that make the impact.
100%. And like that's where the difference is like, you know, and like on that note, like I just had a conversation with a student, like we were having a moment and like they were upset because like I gave them the business. Like I was, you know, I had a real conversation with them, and you know, we took a day and like they were mad, they were upset because I gave them the business. And I emailed and called home. And they were super tight about that. But what I told them when we talked the next day is, listen, this is because I actually care. I said, you know, like, it's not my job to be the cool guy, to be your friend. And like, you guys all know, you know, I have a daughter. And I said, do you think my daughter is going to think that I'm awesome every day? And the answer is no. And that means I'm doing a good job. Right. And like, I told them, and, you know, and I actually had this conversation with one of your students recently when we were doing a dual lesson. I said, here's the thing you got to be nervous about and worry about. I said, the day that Mr. C stops doing that. And stops being hard on you and stops pushing you to be your best. The day he throws his hands in the air, that's the day you should be worried. And not that you ever will, but, you know, that message of like, this is because we're actually doing it because we care. And, you know, and I know that's hard in like, you know, teachers out there in the world, you know,
if they knew
there's
that,
days that it's hard.
If they knew that that's the reason why
but we do this because we care.
Is because I care. I don't want them to be bleeding or to have.
Well, that's,
you know, or to drink it, or to. I want them to learn what a bidet is.
Even though the bidet is secretly really for you, but we can go with that.
I want them to know that's what it's for.
Like the images I have in my brain now are just you in a refrigerator box with Pierce Brosnan in a super soaker.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a garden hose. I'm just going to feed it under the bathroom door and see if somebody says something. With the sprayer nozzle.
I would say I want pictures of that, Goose, but like I'm actually terrified that might be one of the things on the list that gets his kids.
I am no. I am going to give Dave a GoPro, I think, to strap on his chest just to really get
a montage of this bidet setup.
I'm down for that.
And then seeing it all.
I'm down for that, yeah.
Hey, can we do one more thing? Because I was thinking about it the other day. We've been doing like once a week, and it's super funny when we do it. Is this idea of things that happen in schools that are just absolutely absurd if you were to bring them to the outside world.
So like I did the
we've gone pep rally. We did what was last week? Oh, passes. We did passes last week.
Passes at Petco.
Yep. So
pep rally,
this week I bring to you.
Oh, I'm ready for this.
Game
on. Petco.
I actually have a bunch, and I can't wait to go through all of them. But this week,
one of those stores that just Joanne Fabric.
We got to keep doing Joann's and Petco.
Joann's still open, or
I don't know.
No, Joann's is bankrupt now.
No, but are they all finally closed yet?
I think so.
So what's the thing?
So this week, I bring to you Spirit Week.
Oh, so we do that, yeah. So every day you have to wear something different,
just like different crazy. Could you imagine? In any other job, so you're going in for your sentencing hearing at court, and your lawyer walks in with pipe cleaners in their hair, and they're about to address the judge, and they're like, "Yeah, it's crazy hair day, like it's fine."
Yeah, but the judge is also wearing like
maybe
a wig.
And well, the funny one I was thinking was
like bringing it back to like the 1700s when they actually did
powdered wigs, or you're going in for surgery, and like at some schools they do like anything but a backpack day, anything but a cup day, and like you go in for surgery and your doctor has Hulk hands on. He goes, "Yeah, it's anything but gloves day," and he's just got Hulk hands on, ready to do surgery for you. Like think of Spirit
the Mickey
Day,
Mouse hands.
Yeah. He's got two.
No, your surgery went wrong.
He's got two. He's got two foam fingers on from the.
Accidentally took out your liver.
He's got two foam fingers on from the UConn game.
Yeah.
He's got the scalpels taped to the flopping fingers. Like, just think, like,
don't worry, you got this.
Yeah, you go into Joann's Fabric, and it's so
we did. So I actually think
pie somebody in the face day and 100-year-old.
So I think it's more funny with the Spirit Week and stuff is the school mascots.
Yeah.
So first of all, school mascots, in case anybody that's not in teaching doesn't know, they just take whatever animal exists typically, and they just unless you have a Spartan or something like that,
humanify it.
But mine is the hawk.
The redcoats, yeah.
Mine is a hawk, right? And so
we're falcons.
Yeah. So yeah, very original. So like,
your school's falcons, your hawks.
Yeah. Birds of prey seems to be pretty prevalent.
Very original. Anyway, so one of the things that I think is fun. So we had it wasn't Spirit Week, but they had a send off for kids that were competing in a competition, which was pretty cool, school wide. It was cool to honor kids that weren't just doing something for sports.
Right.
There was something academic. It was pretty cool. But they called it a hawk walk, and I'm like, a what? They're like, a hawk walk. We're gonna have a hawk walk. I'm like, what's a hawk walk? They're like, I guess you'll find out with the rest of the kids. I'm like, I guess we will. Like, this isn't a good idea. If
them hiding it from you like it's a treasure.
Right, like if the
I
teachers
just
are
love that
finding
people
out
knew what that was, but they didn't know about
what Swish was.
Yeah, or that. Yeah, they didn't know what bells.
Yeah, they
were.
didn't know what bells were.
But so
and
they get
Swish.
So they get all the kids in the gym, and they're getting ready to. It's always the gym teacher, by the way, because they're.
We said like the gym teacher's just full hype all day.
Ours is so awesome. All of ours are awesome.
I'm still listening. I have to go get more coffee.
So he goes. He gets ready. He gets ready to do this hawk walk. So he's got all the kids in the gym, right? And they get these academic kids that are going to go compete in this competition, and they bring them out in front of the entire school. So automatically, this is not a great idea. You have kids that are going to compete in an academic competition.
Okay.
And you're going to put them in front of the entire school with nobody knowing what they're going to do.
Is this during pep rally time?
Oh, this is like the end.
It's called a hawk walk.
This is the end of the day. But so they do this. So they give the kids these big posters of what they're competing in at this academic event, and they had them walk in a circle around the gym in front of everybody for 3 or 4 laps. It was
multiple laps.
It was not 1 lap. It was not 2 laps.
Were they doing
multiple laps.
Something?
While everybody was just cheering, right? But nobody was cheering. So like they're just walking in a circle and they're playing this music, and it's like, oh my God. And I felt bad. I mean,
were they out there like?
Because I have kids. No, they're holding these banners, and so I'm like, oh
God, it
my
sounds like
God.
one of the organ donor walks at a hospital.
Well, yeah. So I'm like sort of mortified. I'm like,
these poor kids.
Yeah, and I'm like, these poor kids. But so
I'm competing in math.
So it starts to go. You left the door open. So it starts to go.
I'll get it.
Like the kids aren't. Luckily, it's the end of the day. So it's not as bad as it could be. But I'm like,
it could be like 11 a.m.
I'm like, this is a hawk walk. I'm like, wow. And so like it ends.
This is
so
awkward.
so the kids all leave, and so it gets to the end, and like the assistant principal is already like, you could tell he's like, oh, this was poorly planned, you know. So but the assistant principal is you know, he's been pretty cool with the kids, and in fact the kids kind of like him. But so he's like, you could see him like grasping at straws here. He's like, all right. He's like, so yeah, we want to cheer on our academic competitors. You know, we have so much pride here. You know, the Hawk pride and all this other stuff. And he goes, you know, he's like, we're gonna dismiss you now back to your classes, and you guys can go home early. And we're like, everyone's like, yeah, everyone's going nuts. And I'm like, I look at my watch. I'm like, they literally are dismissed in 3 minutes. Like so. But the kids went nuts. And I'm like, brilliant. Like that guy's brilliant. Like.
That's why he's an administrator.
Yeah. So like these kids all got out like a minute early, and they're like lost their minds,
just
like,
freaking out.
This is great.
Oh, I love that. Wow. I love that.
So what about your school, Ted? Like, what do they do anything? Or?
Oh no,
no. You have student parking.
We do, and it's
because we have student parking, and it is absurd.
It is hilariously like they were like,
it's not like I remember.
No, it's not like
I parked at high school.
Me too.
And I you know,
they had student parking for us, but it was like they had a teacher's lot, and then they had, you know, the student lot. Yep. But like
there was a square dance section.
That was square.
Yeah, we'd had to do Swish before we got into the school. No, but it
discarded mouthwash bottles.
Yeah, just little cups everywhere. That's how you knew it was a student lot. But no, it was but like it was just like general parking. Ours is hilarious because they were like, how can we put these student cars the furthest possible away
of course,
from any adult vehicle that could ever be. So it's such an inconvenience to park
Ours
there.
Were opposite sides of the school in high school. So the teachers were on one side and the students were on the other side of the school.
Oh, for me, they had two lots. Like, so
that's what ours.
The road was teachers. And then
there
was like a sidewalk.
I know. Yeah,
and then the back lot was all students.
Yeah, but I, you know, like at least for me, there really isn't a lot of student drivers because most of them live close, so they just walk.
Oh, we have a lot.
Yeah. So like for us, it's not as big of a thing, but it is funny because you can tell like right away when I'm pulling into the parking lot who a student driver is, mostly because they've driven over a curb just to get to the lot. But yeah, like ours isn't that it's just really far away though. They're like, because the kids who do drive are not good at it.
Yeah. Oh no.
They're awful.
Yeah, we have that too.
We actually had one last year that it makes me laugh. I don't know how this like it still perplexes me to this day, and I've seen a million car crashes in my life, but this one perplexed me. Is they went from the lot, which is like, you know, straight up and down, and then there's like an embankment with a bush, and you have to try. Like it was effort. Effort was made. They ended up the middle of their car. I've never seen. I thought it was only in movies. The middle of their car rested on the bush.
We're teetering.
You could press the front and it would go down. You could press the trunk and it would go up. And it was and both of our SROs were out there, and I knew it was hilarious because they were both out there with this exact face.
Did I tell you what I did? Have I shown you the air fresheners in my shop?
Oh, the ones of your face?
Yeah, I have air fresheners.
Well, I have one.
I have air fresheners made of my face. And I give them whenever a kid gets their license, I give it to them, right? So it was like to the kids think it's funny, but it's to remind them to buckle up and do what they're supposed to, right? So one day,
Dave's always walking.
So one day, the security guard comes to he calls. He goes, "Hey, one of your kids left their car running in the parking lot." I go, "How do you know it's one of mine?" He goes, "Well, your face is hanging from the rearview mirror." I'm like, that's probably one of mine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's pretty funny because now not only do the kids have them, but their parents started getting them. Like so they started.
So when they get picked up from school, they just know it's
How
you.
many of these did you buy?
Oh, a ton. But whenever a kid gets their license, they get one.
Pallets worth.
But kids now.
Well, I have several of them.
Like my aunt wants one. Can I have one? Can I have like what flavor do you want? Pine or new car? Like.
I have.
Did you get every cent?
I got Pine and new car, and I got another one. I got Caribbean Breeze.
Oh, but, I have the Caribbean Breeze one.
Nobody likes the Caribbean Breeze.
I liked those ones.
But anyway, yeah,
That's the one I have.
Next
it's
time,
a
can you please bring a
it's
few
an
so
air
we can-
freshener of my
one
face.
so I can have them, and two so we can.
The only
show.
thing is like I can only imagine the horrors that my face has seen over the years in student cars. Like, that's,
yeah.
Did you
Well-
ever? Just speaking of the accident or the impressiveness of student driving, did either of you ever respond to when the Jeep at my high school went up because there was those like
yep,
4 feet
yep,
concrete
the bullards,
lights,
yep,
and it went up on
yep,
it?
yep,
Yeah,
yep,
that was impressive.
yep.
That
Yeah,
was,
sometimes like you
that was
just
talked
it
about for
defies
6
all
months.
logic.
Like,
Really, it doesn't
well,
make
and
any sense.
it's a Jeep, but they didn't do it on purpose. Like it
Right.
was like if this is the post, right? Like it was literally like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's impressive
Yeah,
work
100%.
sometimes. Well, you know what, guys? I think we've made a hell of an episode today.
All I can think about is how I'm
Me
gonna
swishing in kindergarten.
how I'm gonna make my backpack bidet.
Yeah, well,
I'm
that
gonna make it, and I'm gonna bring it on the show. and
can
I'm
you
gonna
wait before
show
we leave? Can you look up the Swish
demographic.
program? I like it's a real
No,
thing.
look up a backpack bidet.
Well,
I will look up both.
Does
we're
it
gonna get
exist?
flagged by the FBI for the.
Does
yours.
it exist?
No, we're not.
What if you?
It's a bidet.
What if you bidet with the Swish? No, that would hurt.
No, you. Yeah, you don't want your
in the
mouth full.
context? Wait, that's high school. Oh, well,
See,
in the context of high schools, Swish likely refers to a school-based
No way.
fluoride rinse
No
program.
way.
yes, yeah, I told you
Where
it was real.
students swish a fluoride solution in their mouths
No
to prevent.
way.
I told you it was real.
This
I
is
do.
absurd.
I can't. Eventually,
this
I'm gonna.
actually happened.
The first Reddit post, school swish fluoride rinse, aka the worst part of the day.
Yeah, dude, it was
No
terrible.
way.
It was supposed to taste like bubble gum, but it just
well-
tasted like metal.
Oh my!
I wonder
God.
if that's what's wrong with my
I
brain.
can't believe that's a thing.
Well, it was. I don't think it is anymore. Because I think they just had me rinsing with heavy
looks
metals.
like it. I'm looking at one of the bottles right now, and I'll put it.
Is
up,
it
I'll
bright
put it up on
pink?
it's bright pink.
Yeah.
It looks like they took it out of the custodian.
It's
closet,
antifreeze. Yeah, it's
and
just antifreeze.
and they were like, "Hey, here's your fluoride."
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's
it
just
looks like the
antifreeze.
spray that we used during COVID.
yeah.
That's literally what
Yeah,
it
like
looks like.
translucent, bright pink.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
no.
It,
And it was supposed to
That
taste
is-
like bubble gum, but
that
it
is-
tasted like metal.
that is terrifying.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm going to
I-
come back. So next week,
I'm shocked.
Apparently, there's also tablets. Some people were like,
No,
I got
we didn't do the tablets.
instead.
no, we didn't do the tablets. Ours
Gave-
was.
I pocketed them and gave them to my sister.
Oh my God.
So for next week, so again, listeners, if you're checking in with us, by the time you're listening to this, when we release episodes, it'll be a while, but it's okay.
Nah.
Send us pictures of your
Staff lounge.
staff lounge.
Wait, I just want to know: does anybody have like a nice staff lounge? Like, I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
want- yeah, does
that's
anybody
what
have
I'm
a great
surprised
staff lounge?
about? Like,
They
Like, if you
dude, they
saw
took the
my-
soda machine out of mine.
we have one, but it's
We
like
haven't-
$3 for a bottle of water.
Well,
so-
ours they had it, but now like
It's
I thought
all converted to healthy.
no, ours is just because I went in the other day to
Do you
make
have
copies.
a Scantron?
No,
We have a
Scantrons anymore.
Scantron in mind.
That's
Like,
because your
literally
school
the
is
old
built
one where-
in
where-
1971.
Yeah, where you can feed the cards through with the bubble sheets like a Scantron.
Your school is
Like,
just
Your
a
school
world.
probably has underground.
actually
Yeah, his
have
school is a
that.
World
Yeah.
War II bunker.
Yeah.
It doesn't make
So
sense.
it's funny about underground. So we can. Every single year I tell the freshmen that there's a pool underneath the gym. We don't have a pool, but I tell them
sure?
that I go that there's a pool underneath the gym. They're like, so like I say, oh yeah, it's over by the pool. And they're like, the what? I'm like, oh, I forget you're a freshman. I'm like, yeah, it's over by the gym. I'm like, it's a senior thing. They're like, oh, okay, like. And then like they go tell their friends like, yeah, there's a pool. But all the seniors are in on it because it's
Right.
been a
Right.
thing for all
it's a running
time.
joke.
It's the joke I started,
Um,
but anyway.
Real quick, just backpack bidet. There are quite a lot of conversation about this. Actually, this
What
is-
conversation or real invention?
no, no. Apparently, a lot of backpackers are
Trying to figure out how to do it.
No, some people have developed them. There are some links
I bet you I could do a better job.
on how to actually make this. I think
That could be
I
our
think-
next venture.
I think we should have Dave develop one
I'm gonna make
Yeah.
one.
and bring one in for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
We'll
it.
pra- oh, we. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna do it.
you could do it in one of your shop classes.
No,
Well,
I'm gonna make this one outside of school.
To then bring into school is
but yeah, well,
Yes.
for him to bring in to school. Yeah. So send us your staff.
You know what I need? I just need to like, those big blue barrels, the 55-gallon barrels. I just need to like roll that into the bathroom and fill it with water and just set up a pump system and be like, yeah, that's mine.
I feel like the wipes are.
Well, I think
definitely more
yeah.
simplistic.
I was going to say there's
I
a
like your
better. There's a better way to do this.
Dude wipes.
No, I think my idea
You're
is
just
pretty
gonna
good.
55-gallon drum.
Yeah.
So send us your
Yeah.
teachers' lounges.
It's handicapped. I got
Next
room.
week, everybody here, show notes. Come up with your next crazy thing that, and you can write into us as well. Things that only happen at school that are insane in real life. And I'm gonna try to go one time and one time only. I'm gonna figure out what happened to me in my weird town that apparently I only grew up in.
I lived in that town for a period of time. This all tracks though.
Yeah, no, it does
100%.
track, right? I'm gonna try to find something that happened to me in elementary school, middle school, or high school that you guys can actually relate to. Because right now I'm 0 for 3, and the looks that I got were switched.
Yeah,
with Swish this week was just crazy.
That's bad.
So, thank you guys for checking in. Again, make sure if you are watching this on YouTube, please smash that like button. Please smash that share button. You can catch us on, please follow us. You can catch us on all the things. Anywhere you get that podcast, whether it's Apple, Spotify, please check in. Leave us a review. 5 stars would be just absolutely clean.
We should be available on the school PA system.
We should. Honestly, we should be the morning announcements.
The
Let's
PA
talk about
system-
morning announcements because
PA
mine are
system that
insane,
Dave
by the way.
doesn't have.
Next week, we're going to talk about morning announcements.
There.
I'm Ted.
Dave.
This is Unprofessional Development. We will catch you next week.
Non-professional.
Oh, yeah. What am I doing, dude? I don't even
That
work.
is unprofessional.
NPD. Come on, man.
I don't work here anymore. We are non-professional development. We will catch you next week. Take it easy.
Later.